Pet Simulator X is actually getting an update very soon. As you may have noticed, Pet Sim X did not update this latest week, which it should have, since it has technically been 2 weeks since we have gotten the Yeet World. But they did not decide to update, and instead we just only got the leaderboard contest pets that were supposed to be given out. And this has led to everybody to think that Pet Sim X will no longer be updating. Now, that could not actually be any further from the truth. The developers of Pet Sim X have removed the fact that there will be updates every other Saturday on the game thumbnail as well as the game description. It used to be here, but it is no longer here. This has simply been done because the game is slowly gonna be getting less updates. However, that does not mean there will no longer be any updates. Now, we do actually have actual proof showing that there will be more updates in the future for this game, but firstly, a lot of people have speculated through the trading plaza that there will be more updates. Inside the plaza, if you go to the trading terminal, you will notice there is a lot of pets in here that have still not been released yet, such as all of these pets on this row and a few other ones to name, such as the huge tech chest mimic. These have still not released to the public yet. But one of the community managers for Pet Simulator X, and actually the person who runs the Big Games YouTube channel, has confirmed that there will be plenty of more updates. One of the top players inside of Pet Simulator X did actually get this image. ROBLOX managed to get this, and as you guys can see, somebody asked Josh, one of the community managers, is Pet Simulator X done updating? And Josh obviously responded with never, and then he said okay, and then Josh once again replied saying, don't fall for these silly rumors. Now, that is definitely how Josh speaks, bro, and this is actually true. Although Pet Simulator X will not be updating every other Saturday, they will still be updating. I mean, it's not over. Today, I believe, is, I think Wednesday, and there is no countdown, so I would assume that there will probably also be no update this week. But with that, it means that next upcoming week, there will most likely be an update or sometime in the future. But the last thing that could be said is that Pet Simulator X will no longer update because it's, yes, it will, bro. They're probably wondering, what are the developers doing if they're not updating their best game yet, Pet Simulator X? If I go to my Roblox page and scroll all the way down to where you will see my favorite games, you will see this game called Happy Pet Game. And right now it actually has 4 players, but when you click on it, it is one made by Big Games, and it says there's 0 active players. Now, that message only pops up if the developers of the game are inside of Roblox Studio and working on the game, which means they are making a brand new game in which actually we have a ton of leaks for. As you guys can see, inside of RBXG leaks, they have all of these leaks, such as the home icon, some pets that they've been working on, enchant icons, which are not for Pet Sim X, and instead this new game. And as you guys can see, there's things such as like a hoverboard enchant, which is crazy, as well as 2-parted mining stages, a crit chance, even more enchant icons. And then if you scroll up right here, you have things such as pet charm, icon enchant, icon items, potions, VIP booths, hoverboard, and all of this stuff, as well as some animated stuff, which is really cool. And they have constantly been working on this game for months. I mean, I could literally just keep scrolling and it does not end. There's all kinds of eggs, and these are completely revamped and different from ones that we have in Pet Sim X. So now, though, the game name will probably not stay as Happy Pet Game, but will most likely be changed to something else. But similar to what they did in Pet Simulator 2 and Pet Simulator 1, they will most likely place a giant countdown inside of the spawn world, in which it leads you into the new game. A lot of the stuff they have been reworking though is basically stuff that is already in Pet Sim 1. Or not Pet Sim 1, but Pet Simulator X. And if you don't know, half of the pets inside of Pet Sim X are from Pet Simulator 2. Like all of these pets right here inside of the spawn world are from Pet Simulator 2. And I can say that they will most likely be reused inside of the new game that they are working on, Pappy Pet Game, I guess, if that's what they're gonna call it. But they're most likely gonna change the name and call it something else. But these pets will most likely be reused, although they may not include Titanic pets and huge pets in the brand new game. I mean, the game is literally just polluted with like Titanic pets, bro. Like if they gave us this stuff in the new game, it would be kind of broken. And luckily for the people who did spend money on this game, if you actually go to the merch item, you will see codes can be reused in future games. So if you redeem the merch code on your account, you will be able to also re-redeem it inside of the new game. But it will only work for the person that actually redeemed it on their account. So somebody can't actually like steal your code, which I think is a pretty good addition that they are doing. So in order to be able to make that game a lot quicker, the developers have probably dedicated their work into that game and simply want their devs working on that game a lot harder than Pet Sim X, meaning that that game will probably come out sooner. But everybody's saying that it's gonna come out really soon. It probably will not, just because that, I mean, in a game, for them to release a game, they will obviously do a countdown a while before the game actually releases. Probably a couple weeks, I would say at least 2 weeks before the game releases, so it's not coming out anytime soon yet. But there is another game that they are also working on, which will be coming literally so soon. Like, it is so close for it to come out, but we have no release date yet. And that one game I am talking about is Big Paintball 2, which, as you guys can see, they have been working on this game for over a year, and it is made by Big Games, and there's some different developers that work on this game, so it will probably come out sooner. Now, not only that, this game will come out as early access as first. Like it says in the description, data will not save until early access. Early access is actually basically a testing phase, which they will probably not actually do a countdown for, but instead you will have to pay to play the game. But the good part about that is that it will probably come out sooner. It could literally be like by the time you guys see this video. I don't even know how soon, but they have been testing the game a lot, and I have actually gotten the chance to play the game, and I could say it's a very good game. Definitely a lot better than their first ever game, Big Paintball 1. Now, currently myself, I've also contributed to a Roblox game that has released, and it's very similar to Pet Sim X, except I would say even better. It has a lot of features that Pet Sim X has simply not have had that I think you guys will really like. And the game I'm talking about is a pet or popping simulator. Why did I say pet simulator again? But popping simulator has recently released, and as you guys can see, it has over 1,000 players. Now, literally yesterday, I think the game had like 200 players, but now it has over 1,000. I did make a completely dedicated video on the game, but I will show you guys it anyway. And here we are inside of the game. I mean, just look at how beautiful this game is. Now, not only that, this game will, by the time you guys see this video, in one day, it will be getting a trading update. So I cannot wait for you guys to see that update, because I will say it's an amazing update and the game will probably blow up. But the game has literally so many zones for you to play through and a lot of stuff, and to be honest, you could do it all without playing or, I mean, spending money. So yeah, definitely go ahead, check it out. Link in the description. But 100% we will be getting future updates for Pet Simulator X, and I wouldn't say it's just one update. It'll probably be more than one update, and they might just keep updating the game less and less until the actual release of the game. But as soon as we get more Pet Simulator X news, I mean, I'll obviously make a video and let you guys know. But Preston and all of the developers have been testing a variety of stuff, and they are simply just gonna be making probably a brand new game. And I don't know if this Yeet World here is gonna be staying for that long. I mean, they also just released new DLCs and stuff like that, so why would they quit? However, I will have to say the game is at a pretty all-time low of 36,000 players, and that's just because they're not updating and Roblox isn't promoting the game. Like, if I go on my discovery page, you guys will see PetSMX is nowhere to be found in the most engaging. Like, if I just keep scrolling, bro, like, you have to scroll kind of a lot, and I think I saw it. No, I did not. It's literally not here, bro. It's just these random games such as Great School Breakout First Person Obby. How is this person making a front page game with this garbage? And this is literally what the game looks like, guys. But yeah, I don't know. Comment down below what you think. But if you enjoyed this video, watch the video on the screen. It's one of my best videos yet, and I promise you will enjoy it. And until then, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.